In today's show, we've got news about Disney Mother's Day gifts. Disney Cruise Line unveils new design for the Disney Wish. We've got headline news, meetups, trivia, and so much more, all in today's Disney Parks podcast.
Welcome to the Disney Parks Podcast with your hosts, Tony Caselnova from DisneyByTheNumbers.com and Parkhopper John from WDWParkhoppers.com. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the podcast at all times. And get ready for the Disney Parks Podcast.
All right, everybody, welcome to the show. So glad that you were here. Sorry, try that again. So glad that you guys are here. Welcome. We've got some updates for you. If you haven't caught the new show from our good friend, former Walt Disney Imagineer Brian Collins, is we've launched a new show that comes out once a month called Imagineering the Magic. He has been working on some of the most beloved attractions at Walt Disney World, so it's fascinating to go behind the scenes for Disney Imagineering. So you want to check that show out. And we would be remiss if we didn't thank our travel partners, Destinations to Travel. No matter what type of travel you are planning, you want to make sure that you connect with our good buddies over at Destinations to Travel. The best way to do that is go to DisneyParksPodcast.com/travel. There's a short little survey that lets them know what you're looking for, and then someone from Destinations to Travel will get in touch with you soon. So we want to thank them. Guys, it's a great service. It doesn't cost you a dime, so why wouldn't you? So go to DisneyParksPodcast.com/travel and start planning a vacation, for crying out loud. How you doing tonight, Uncle Tony?
Yeah, very good. Very good.
Yeah,
Very
just very good.
Yeah, I was at Whispering Canyon Cafe again Saturday. It seems like I'm either there or Kona. Seems to be like the two places I can only ever get a reservation for.
Right.
No, the lodge seemed to be hopping, and a lot of things going on there. So, it's very sad to see the Terratoni Lounge with like 4 tables in it. No bar stools. They have the 2 ones, mounted to the wall. They couldn't move those. They got the 1 couch and 1 table, and then 2 small tables at the far end, and that's it. There's nothing in the middle. They can offer ballroom dancing lessons now in the middle of that lounge. Very sad. And the menu at Whispering Canyon is really reduced down to the bare necessities.
You said there was only like a few, not even a full dozen menu items there.
Yeah, maybe 6 things. There's 1 skillet, like 2 what they call Sammy sandwiches, 2 what they're calling main entrees, which is a bison burger and an impossible burger, and a pulled pork sandwich, and I think 1 or 2 salads, and that's it.
Wow.
It's like a vegan version of the salad, and something you could put meat and shrimp and chicken on, but that's it. It's like, wow. It's like, really, it's nothing.
Wow.
So
that's crazy.
But yeah, the lodge is looking good. Like I said, it looked like it was busy. There's a lot of cars in the porte cochere, a lot of action happening. So good to see.
Cool.
Good to see. Did you do anything Disney?
Not really, actually. We watched Disney Plus, but we didn't. Our weekends have been kind of busy doing some things with the neighbors, and kind of doing some things that we want to do because I'm getting ready to start working for a new job. So life is going to get really regimented here pretty soon. So we just kind of get out and about. Yeah, we didn't do a lot this weekend. Just kind of chilled out, which is nice. Enjoyed it.
Yeah, and Lucia, no, they are not serving ketchup in bottles. It comes in a little, I can't think of the word. A cup.
Ramekin,
yes, thank you. A ramekin of ketchup, and that is it. No kids hopping around on the little ponies. It's just, it's not the same place. I mean, they're still wise-acring around. The servers are, they're still, being their, funny little selves, but still, just not the same. Anyway, Let's go.
Nope, it's not the same.
Nope.
I can't think of anything else. So
No.
let's go ahead and get into it.
Sure.
I guess there's nothing else we can do, boys and girls, but get into the news.
And now, Disney Parks Podcast News.
All right. Well, it looks like we're going to be able to discover the perfect Disney gift to make Mother's Day even more, say it with me now, magical. Mother's Day is right around the corner. So if you're not sure what to get that special mom figure in your life, lucky for you, Disney's got the perfect roundup of gifts for all types of moms available now at the Downtown Disney District at Disneyland, or Walt Disney World at Disney Springs, or at shopdisney.com, or Disney stores and retailers globally. If you're looking for the perfect gift for a mom who loves Disney, or a good Disney themed recipe or craft project, you're definitely going to want to check out the two latest from Disney Publishing, called the Golden Girls Cookbook. More than 90 delectable recipes from Blanche, Rose, Dorothy, and Sophia. My wife.
From the grave?
From the grave. Or a Star Wars Knitting the Galaxy, the official Star Wars knitting pattern book, which are full of great activities for any mom to enjoy.
What character knitted on a starship?
No, I don't know. And what mom doesn't love a good matching moment? Check out the most stylish assortment of Mommy and Me apparel for this Mother's Day. Head under the sea for the matching adult and kids Ariel shimmering satin varsity jacket and accessories available from shopdisney.com. Or if you prefer a matching moment in the galaxy far, far away, you could blast off with the latest Star Wars mom in mini leggings and tops from Gold Sheep Clothing, with some new out-of-this-world styles coming Star Wars Day, May the 4th. You can show mom how much you love her by letting her relax and indulge with Disney-themed bath bombs. Or maybe she wants to it's funny. Or maybe she wants to accessorize with some sparkly new jewelry from Pandora on shopdisney.com. She'll definitely look chic carrying a new bag from Loungefly or Danielle Nicole, with fun Disney prints in all different styles. Nat Geo also has some great options for the mom who has everything. If you have the mom who's more of the explorer type, you can give her a way to document her adventure with a traveler's journal. What about a mom who's trying to save the planet? The sustainable food wrap, which is a natural alternative to plastic wrap, is meant for her. Headed to Disneyland Resort to celebrate mom? Well, make sure to stock up on your favorite Disney mom tees at World of Disney in the Downtown Disney District, also available on shopdisney.com. If you forget to grab mom's favorite treats from the parks, no worries. You could celebrate Mickey every morning with the Joffrey's Mickey Mouse Classic Blend Roast, available all year long at joffreys.com or at the Landing at Disney Springs. And finally, nothing says I love you more than a card from lovepopcards.com. You can send your Star Wars loving mom flowers that will live forever with the sweetest Death Star love explosion bouquet, or the Star Wars Happy Mother's Day 3D card. We have all moms covered here.
Nothing says, Mom, I love you more than a Death Star.
Yes, exploding of all things.
Mom, I love you, Pop. Death Star. Every time I hear the Love Pop thing, I always think of Kevin from Shark Tank, because he bought that. Yeah. He bought that company on Shark Tank. Every time.
Wow.
I don't think he's sold it off yet. I think he's still hanging on. Okay. If you were sleeping for the entire week, then you didn't see anything about the Disney Wish, which is the newest cruise ship. But Disney unveiled some information about the cruise lines, their dazzling new design concept for the Disney Wish. The design of the Disney Wish centers around a motif that I am sure we're all familiar with, and because it's found at the heart of so many beloved Disney stories, is enchantment. Be enchanted.
Enchanted.
Enchantment is a special ingredient that brings the worlds of Disney films to such rich and vibrant life, translating this concept into a design that provides the theme for Walt Disney Imagineers with an unparalleled platform to infuse Disney storytelling into the cruise experience, giving the Disney Wish a completely new look like anything we've ever seen. I think this one is more in the white cream vanilla box look.
Yeah, a little bit.
Even like the new Wilderness Lodge rooms that they did are very cream colored vanilla boxes. So I think that's their theming for 2021 and 2022. Let's make it, vanilla.
Well, I mean, I think they're trying to follow with what they're doing in the resorts too, because they're making the resorts more.
Yeah.
We're going to paint it this solid color, and then we're going to add, accessories,
textures and colors in the accessories. Yeah. How this motif is expressed throughout the design will be as much a reflection of the ship's distinctive personality as of the wide range of stories that will be represented on board, from Disney and Pixar to Marvel and Star Wars. Spoiler alert! Of course, they're gonna have all their IP on one ship. That's just the way things roll, baby. So what does this all mean for the Disney Wish? Well, you can take a look at a video that's on the Disney Parks blog that kind of walks you through the whole design process then. And then the Disney Wish will continue the Disney Cruise Line tradition of incorporating an elegant, classical exterior design, a tribute to the golden age of cruising in the emblematic colors of Mickey Mouse. So I think we're going to get that. Wait. The hallmark of the Disney Cruise Line is the adornment of two characters, right? Art pieces at the hull of each ship. For the Disney Wish, elegant filigree artwork on the bow and an intricate scrollwork pattern reminiscent of the classic ocean liners of the 30s will feature Captain Minnie for the first time, and solidifying her pioneering place at the forefront of the fleet's future. The stem of the Disney Cruise Wish will boast a custom sculpture of the optimistic and adventurous Rapunzel. Suspended by her golden tresses, the artistic Disney princess will appear to be decorating the exterior of the ship with her trusty paintbrush and the help of her chameleon pal, Pascal.
I think that was stern, by the way, not stem.
Okay.
Yeah, the back of the ship.
Yeah. The spellbinding Grand Hall, a bright and airy, elegant space that will welcome guests as they first board. It is the truest embodiment of the enchantment motif. Its fairy tale castle-inspired design is touched with Gothic, Baroque, and French Rococo influences that will give life to the columns, carvings, and trimmings and adornments. The Grand Hall is Disney's Cruise Line's castle on the seas, an enchanted realm where glittering trails of pixie dust climb majestic three-story columns, spill across the ceiling, and animate the shimmering chandeliers from above in the effusive burst of magic. The chandelier is the manifestation of wishes coming true. A swirling spiral of crystal gems punctuated with light is the crown jewel of wondrous wishing star. I like that one made by that artist. What was his name? Geary? The colorful one?
Yeah, I can't remember what his name was.
Yeah, I like that one. I like that thing. At the base of this grand staircase, beneath the glow of the wishing star, will stand a personification of the wish fulfillment herself, Cinderella. A pillar of the Walt Disney Company's legacy, Cinderella story is the epitome of magic transforming wishes into dreams and dreams into reality. The That beautiful bronze statue of this beloved princess is just one of many things tribute to her story in the Grand Hall design. Other including railings, the glistening with the stained glass in her signature colors, the rich carpeting embellished with icons from the film, and the sophisticated nods to her carriage, her glass zipper, and the delicate metalwork in the light fixtures. So
Nice.
that's it. It's all out there, baby.
That's
Now they
awesome.
just have to tell us when they're going to start cruising again.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
No kidding.
You know, I think they sent the ship over to the UK, and they're doing staycations over in the UK, where you get
Really?
on the ship for 3 days. It doesn't leave the port, but you do all the stuff on the ship for that. And you know, if you're interested in something like that, you know, contact our friends at Destination to Travel. But somebody was asking, why don't they do something like this at Castaway Cay? The problem is,
How do you get to Castaway Cay?
exactly. They can't land there. There's no airport, so I don't think there is. I mean, it might be a heliport.
Runway. There's not an airport. There's a runway.
Yeah, it might be. You know, where they can take 6 people at a time. And by the time they get to 3,000 people on the ship, you know, your 3 days will be up.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I was like, unless they can go, you know, unless you can fly into one island, they can then just move the boat over there because they're out of U.S. waters and the CDC doesn't have a say then. I don't know.
Right.
But it'll be interesting.
Yep. It'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun to see how this works out. I'm excited for the new ship. I'm looking forward to riding on it. That's the whole thing. I've been on a cruise in a while, but I've been on a Disney cruise in forever.
Yeah.
I mean, it literally has been a while. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to
it's one of my Disney bucket things. I have not done a cruise.
Yeah.
You know, I think a staycation at Castaway would be fine with me if you could just get me there.
Yeah.
You know, I don't mind parking and, you know, having the island. You know, that'd be fun.
Yeah. You're just not a boat person?
I'm just not a, you know, stuck in a single kind of place thing guy. You know, I don't know if I would like that. You know.
All right. Fair enough.
We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Next up, a tremendous new Tiny World Magic Shot is now available at Disney's Animal Kingdom. The exciting new photo opportunity is a 360-degree capture experience that's sure to delight your entire family tree. It's available daily starting from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m., weather permitting, from the Disney PhotoPass photographer located close to the exit of It's Tough to Be a Bug in the Tree of Life trails. You can capture a photo after exiting the attraction, or you could catch it following the walkway across from Adventure's Outpost or the walkway next to the Africa entrance gate. As a reminder, you may temporarily remove your face coverings while actively taking an outdoor photograph, but you must be stationary and maintain appropriate physical distancing during that time. Tiny World Magic Shots are just one of the many ways that Disney PhotoPass creatively captures memories throughout Walt Disney World Resort. Our Disney's photographers get everyone in the photo at iconic locations around the parks, take gorgeous portrait photos in front of both traditional and Disney-themed backdrops at the Disney PhotoPass studio at Disney Springs, capture super zoom magic shot videos taken from the unique angles, and offer classic magic shots that add Disney characters and other surprises to your photos. Plus, photo capture is available on board 13 attractions, and video capture is available on 2 attractions.
So is this available? Well, there's probably no pass holders left. It's probably not free. It's probably not included with our annual passes. Have you seen the shot? It looks like, you know, they're, you know, 120 feet above you, shooting down kind of on your spot.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm assuming there's got to be something. I haven't seen it, so I'm assuming it's got to be something posted up in the tree somewhere, looking down.
Yeah, I'd assume. I would assume that
but it's
too.
cool. It's a cool looking shot.
Yeah, it is. Okay, here's an update on some Walt Disney World resorts that are going to be reopening. So see if your favorite resort is on this list and you're now packing your car coming on down. So Disney Beach Club Resort is now accepting arrivals on May 30th. Yay for Beach Club. Disney's Boardwalk is now accepting arrivals for July 2nd. Yay for the 4th of July. Disney's Wilderness Lodge is still June 6th. That seems like forever and a day. And the Disney's Poly is taking arrivals in late July. They do not have an exact date yet, obviously because of the ongoing construction. And they don't want to, give a date and then have to change it. So,
right.
As previously shared, all future reopening dates and they're all subject to change. Is what they're saying here. So, once again, a perfect reason to have a travel agent so that they can stay on top of all that information for you.
Agreed.
Yep.
So if you like the show and you would like to find a way to not only support what we do here, but also get some amazing swag in the process, we want to go over to DisneyParksPodcast.com/Patreon, where you can sign up to support what we do here with a small monthly amount. And you can also get up to 3 shows that you can't hear anywhere else except for the Patreon's page. And you can also get some amazing rewards for each tier. Plus, there's a level that if you really dig the Disney by the Numbers t-shirt clubs, you can get that, plus all 3 shows, plus all the amazing swag. And we also have an opportunity if you want to pay for the year in advance. Patreon's letting you do that and save 10%. Plus, if you join or if you go up a level, we'll send you a free Pixar hat as well. So, guys, now's the best time to join us over on patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast. Sign up and start enjoying not only the benefits of being a Patreon, but also the incredible rewards and enjoy some new content.
Absolutely. Meetups, May 29th. We're probably going to be able to pick this soon. I saw they're starting to fill in some dates in May. We're going to the ANC Theater. There'll be 20 of us. We're going to go see a movie, hopefully something Disney-ish.
Sweet.
June 12th, we've added this special event on. We have 6 seats available for lunch with an Imagineer. And you can go to that address, dppwithbrian.eventbrite.com to buy your tickets. So this is former Disney Imagineer Brian Collins. So if you ever wanted to have lunch with an Imagineer, this is heavily discounted compared to what Disney charges. So this is your chance to have a lunch with an Imagineer at a little bit of a discount. You have to pay for the ticket, and then the lunch is at the boathouse, and that will also then be on you as well. August 7th, we are going to go to Ravello's for breakfast. That is a character meet with Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy. And that will obviously be in the morning because it's breakfast. And then December 11th, we are doing our annual Christmas crawl. Stick around for the details on that. Once we figure out, what is open, what's not open, we'll have more information on that. All right. Last week's trivia question was, which Disney animated feature has the most songs? And the answer was?
I would say Fantasia.
Mm-hmm. But the correct answer was Alice in Wonderland with 23 songs in the film.
Holy crap.
Yeah. However, some of those songs are under a minute. So I don't know if you can call those songs or were they like sonnets? I mean, a verse. But anyway, Shannon B got the correct answer, and it's in an envelope, Shannon. It'll be out in the mail this week.
Sweet.
All right. This week's trivia question is who, I think we've had this before, so you might be in luck, folks. We were talking about cast members and their inclusion rights, so I thought this would have been good. Who is the only Disney princess to have a tattoo? A visible tattoo. Now, we don't know what the other princesses have under their dresses, but this one has a visible tattoo.
Is Daisy Duck considered a Disney princess? Because you know she's got a tramp stamp.
Now you're just ducking with me.
Oh.
If you know the correct answer, send that to Disney Parks Podcast at gmail.com.
Sweet. So guess what? Disney's decided that they're going to build solar facilities everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
In celebration of Earth Day, Walt Disney World has announced that they are developing 2 new solar facilities in partnership with Reedy Creek Improvement District and local utility partners in Central Florida, together with the new 75 MW solar facilities, when combined, will then produce enough renewable energy to power up to 40% of its total annual energy consumption. The new facilities are expected to come online in approximately 2 years. Additionally, Disney Cruise Line has shared that its 5-acre solar facility is close to completion on Castaway Cay in the Bahamas. This facility includes 4,320 solar panels and will generate approximately 70% of the island's power. Greenhouse gas emissions will also be reduced by 3,000 metric tons of carbon dioxide this year. That's equivalent to removing 652 automobiles from the road annually. Over in California, 1,400 solar panels sit atop the Radiator Springs Racers attraction to help power the magic at Disneyland. Disneyland Paris is working on one of the largest solar canopy plants in collaboration with Urba Solar. These solar canopies will use 67,500 solar panels that will sit on top an outdoor guest parking lot. Hong Kong Disneyland serves as home to the single largest solar panel site in Hong Kong, spanning across 20 attractions and buildings with over 5,000 solar panels. Finally, solar power energizes Tokyo Disney Resort as well as generating enough power to fuel their Dream Lights parade with solar panels installed at 8 backstage locations across the resort.
Disney, powered by the sun.
That's right.
Turn it off. We're dead.
Do we still have problems with carbon emissions? I mean, we've just been in a pandemic for a year. You think that
I've heard they're down low.
It's got to be. We haven't had cars on the road.
Yeah. I love the France, and I think we showed pictures of it too on this show. That the entire parking lot had a canopy on it with solar panels, and I'm like, hello, we're in Florida. Why aren't ours covered?
I know.
I mean, God, you could, power the printing presses of your money with as much energy as those things would produce. Right? It's crazy. Anyway, select self-service beverage stations are now reopening at Disney World. Ever since the theme parks closed back in July of 2020, the self-service refill stations, this is where you get your beverages, obviously, for the refillable drink mugs have been operated by Disney cast members. So they've all been roped off, and you would give the guy or girl or whatever your mug, and they would, tell you, fill it up with your beverage. Right. Today, we discovered that the self-service freestyle machines located at Primo Piatti at Disney's Riviera Resort are among one where guests can now do it themselves. And here's my question. I didn't understand why they were shut because there was no buttons to push, right? You went to the Diet Coke, you put your mug, soda came out, and you didn't touch anything. So I didn't understand why they were closing them. Right? Well. It's not like the freestyle machines like at, McDonald's or Burger King where you got to, select the thing and touch the thing. There's no screen. You just, Anyway.
Yeah. Boppity-boo. Give me my soda, dude.
Exactly. So this is going to be something you'll need to check, as things go on. Somebody visited Backlot Express at Disney's Hollywood Studios and found that a cast member was still requiring to fill up the mug. So it seems to be happening in certain places, not all places. So, just go with the flow, people. Go with the flow. I'm surprised they're even selling the mugs, but that's another story.
Yeah.
Because everybody touches them at checkout. So,
yes, they do.
Anyway.
Hey, we've got. Do you have your Disney Boardwalk Inn has a reopening date. Several Disney Vacation Club properties are set to get busier this summer as their hotel counterparts reopen to guests, and the latest is Disney's Boardwalk Inn. Hotel rooms at the Boardwalk Inn are set to reopen on July 2nd of 2021, while the resort's DVC villas resumed operations back in June of 2020. The hotel rooms have remained shuttered since March of 2020, with the shutdown prompted by the COVID-19. Other resorts with scheduled reopening dates include Disney's Beach Club Resort on May 30th, Disney's Wilderness Lodge on June 6th, amen. Disney's Polynesian Village Resort is still in the midst of an extreme intensive refurbishment, which is projected to be opening sometime late in July of 2021. Jumbo House at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge and Villas is the sole DVC property whose hotel rooms have no announced reopening date. Other Walt Disney World resorts on which no updates have been revealed include All-Star Music, All-Star Sports, Port Orleans Resort French Quarter, and Port Orleans Riverside.
Very interesting.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely we're getting there.
Yeah. Listen, by October, they're all going to be open. That's just...
You think?
That's obvious. Oh, yeah. That's obvious. They'll get these open by June and July, and then the rest will open by, I'm assuming, by... I don't think they can have New Orleans closed. It's too close in proximity to the already booked and sold out resorts at the Magic Kingdom, and it's the next closest thing to that. So I think they'll be open.
Cool.
Our Magic Kingdom Tron coaster is taking another step towards its completion. We were first told that the Tron Light Cycle Run roller coaster could be coming to the Magic Kingdom in 2017. It was revealed now, 4 years later. We can see, this big white thing, blue box kind of growing out of the ground. Which many parts of the ride made it famous when it originally debuted in Shanghai. The attraction's signature architect is certainly one to highlight. And let's take a look at the superstructure. So based on those specifications from what we know from Shanghai, we know that the ride goes 60 miles per hour. We know that it begins with a launch that will take guests through the intricate roofing structure known as the upload conduit. We know that the ride will feature remix music from Daft Punk, originating from the Tron Legacy film score, and we know that the height requirement is 48 inches. Did you ever get to test the seating?
I have not.
Yeah, I think it's still out there. No, they might have pulled it in for the COVID.
Yeah,
I haven't been over there. During construction of the upload conduit, brown steel supports were necessary to hold up the unique shape of the roof. As these roofing is being completed, these supports are now coming down so we can see a good majority of what is going to be left. As more and more of these supports come down, the structure's immense design is now more apparent. After the skeleton is finished, we may begin to see the lighting panels get installed. That the whole roof gets covered with, high-tech lighting panels. So that will be fun to see. This will also help keep the ride open even during the stormy months in Florida. I don't know about that yet. I'm not betting on that yet. We'll have to see, because it's not the rain, it's the lightning that usually shuts things down. Considering it's a giant metal antenna.
Yeah. And, rain blows sideways in Florida.
Or upwards or downwards or leftwards. Yeah.
Whichever direction it chooses to go to.
Yeah. This was originally slated to open by the 50th anniversary. But we now believe that it'll open sometime during the 50th. We think Guardians will open first, and then this will open sometime during that 18-month celebration. So if this is something that you want to see in with the 50th, you may have to wait a little bit to see this. So,
Right.
Tron Light Cycle Run has been rising over Tomorrowland for years. Like we said, it's probably been about 4 years. So, and it's big. It makes Space Mountain look like a tiny little attraction.
Yeah, it does kind of dwarf it just a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah. So, it'll be interesting to see how they do this with the train going past that area, and all the other stuff that's happening back there. It'll be interesting.
Yeah. I'm looking
Can't wait
forward
to
to it.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that it's exciting. I'm hoping that I can ride it, but I've been working on that.
I think
I've been losing weight. So
Yeah.
okay, so there's a new pass. I'm sorry. Hang on. I'm not sure I'm reading this correctly. There's a new pass holder exclusive Star Wars shopping event for May the 4th
in California for the Legacy Pass holders.
Oh, I should read on, shouldn't I? So it's a special exclusive Star Wars shopping event to Disneyland for the Legacy Pass holders.
They feel so bad for crushing their dreams.
Yes. The shopping event will be for Disney Legacy Pass holders and will require a reservation. Pass holders will be able to purchase exclusive May the 4th merchandise. Attention, Star Wars fans. A May the 4th Disneyland shopping reservation event is coming. You'll have the opportunity to be among the first to purchase May the 4th apparel and pins and a chance to add an all-new Legacy hilt to your collection. Disneyland Resort, these products are at launch will be available only through the Disneyland Resort shopping reservation event while supplies last. After the reservation event ends, any remaining products will be made available across the Disneyland Resort. This has kind of been a little bit of my beef with D23. Well, now they've got the free version, but you pay to have the exclusive opportunity to buy things.
Yes.
It's not really, especially when you're a member on the East Coast, there's not really a lot of events out here. So we just, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. I like the last part that if they don't sell it, they'll just send it everywhere in the park.
Yeah. That's what you get.
You get the sloppy seconds, people, if you don't buy the ticket, is what they're saying.
Yeah. And I guess just to the point where, it's just everybody's going to be so geeked out about I got to get it. And I know that there's a lot of that there, but at the same time, it's like a lot of people who spent a year without Disney, and some people are starting to realize, I'm okay with not having it.
Yeah.
My life is going on.
I survived.
Yeah. I survived.
Yeah.
And I have
and look at all this extra money in my pockets.
That's right. What little money I have left, I still have.
All right. Somebody, this was an interesting story. So Walt Disney World is canceling park reservations that are not connected to a theme park admission. Now, I didn't think you could make a park reservation. I tried several times and it said you don't have a ticket. So did people buy a ticket, make the park reservation, then cancel the ticket? That is my only way that I think they did this. So anyway, Walt Disney World Resort will start implementing a new policy in order to free up some of the theme park reservations that may be held by guests' accounts without valid admission. Although park passes must be reserved with a valid ticket, sometimes guests may be able to change the dates of their tickets, but not the dates of their park pass reservations. Okay. Dear Disney IT, If the two things are linked together, if one changes, then the other one just gets canceled. That's like
Right.
coding 101. You've removed the connection between the two things. One's got to disappear. Anyway, Walt Disney is attempting to curb the holding of park pass reservations when they are not connected to a valid theme park admission, allowing more availability for other guests. Now, theme park reservations cancellation emails will be sent to guests 48 hours prior to the day on which the park pass reservation is not connected to the theme park admission. I wouldn't give them 40. I'd give them 48 minutes. If the guest does not cancel the reservation, it will be automatically canceled after the 48 hours have passed, which is midnight on the day of the reservation. In a similar manner, FastPass Plus reservations will automatically cancel to prevent guests abuse when canceling resort hotel guests. Remember that whole thing? You know, people were making a hotel reservation, making all the fast passes, then getting rid of the hotel reservation because, you know, for pass holders, we only had a 30-day window compared to a 180-day window.
Right.
Theme park reservations for Disney's Hollywood Studios have been the hardest to come by thus far, with reservations fully booked now through July.
One attraction
is filling up a park.
Mainly. I mean, I'm sure that Toy Story has a little bit of an effect, but mainly it's Rise of the Resistance.
Yeah. Yep. It's amazing. Imagine what's going to happen to Epcot when Ratatouille opens. You say goodbye to Epcot for a long time.
I don't know about that, but maybe.
I think it will. I think it'll do a pretty good job. Guests visiting Walt Disney Resort will now have a better chance of attaining theme park reservations. So here's the other thing that, you know, they're really not saying in this, is they're really running up against, hotel bookings are going up, but capacity is still staying at 35%, and people are coming. Like, I know my brother's coming in, like, I think July, and he can't even get into a park. He's just coming because he's got points that he has to use that are going to expire. Mm-hmm. So I think that is the one of the problems they're trying to solve right now. And, you know, like they're saying, the studios is, booked on a constant basis all the way now through July, which is kind of crazy to think about.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have to go to a Disney park, but then again, I live here, but I like going to the resorts just to stay at the resorts. But I know a majority of people are like booking vacations and like, well, this is great. We're going to go to the parks. Well, there's limited capacity. Yeah, but we're buying a vacation. They'll have to let us in. No, they will not.
No, they do not.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
They don't really care how much you paid for your DVC resort.
Mm-mm.
You know, that check is cashed. Sorry, folks.
Yeah, it's already.
I hate to tell you that.
Money.
Yeah.
We've got, and I can honestly say this is the truth. Stunning new scenes from the possible new Tokyo DisneySea Nighttime Spectacular have been revealed. And guys, if you think this Harmonious thing looks really cool, you ain't seen nothing yet. If they can pull that off, the visuals alone, and I get it, it's an artist rendering. It's incredible. While Tokyo DisneySea is reportedly ramping up for its 20th anniversary celebration to begin later this year, according to the new Believe Sea of Dreams Nighttime Spectacular concept art revealed on the website of a designer, hints at a possible future show post Believe, or possibly a previous concept that has since been shelved. So, if this is legit, take all this with a grain of salt. The concept art features designs such as Mickey and Minnie in a gondola at the lagoon center, likely in a scene related to Tangled, with lanterns throughout both Mediterranean harbor and floating through the sky. A large moon appears to rise out of the harbor, possibly from the deep pit near the center. Tangled is one of the properties that will be represented at the park once the massive Fantasy Springs expansion opens in 2023. In another piece, we see flares rising above a number of low-level barges with dancers and sails that double as screens with scenes from iconic Disney films such as Aladdin, Little Mermaid, and Moana, the former two of which are properties also represented at Tokyo Disney Sea in Arabian Coast and Mermaid Lagoon, respectively. The final piece of art represents what looks like to be a fever dream or a scene from an anime that something would actually come from a show in Mediterranean Harbor. Mickey, Goofy, and Donald are seen in their retro 80s style in a paper boat lifted into the air by an extremely detailed spirit of water, while other boats float in the skies around her. That's the one I was like, wow, they could pull that off. While unlabeled, unlike the other two, the lights of fortress explorations, as well as the arches of Point Vecchio, place this at another piece of Tokyo Disney Sea concept art. While nothing in this art represents anything that we've seen from rehearsals of Believe, Sea of Dreams, spotted by guests at Hotel Miracosta, this could point either to a possible replacement after the 20th anniversary celebration concludes, or simply be a shelved concept. There's credence to both theories. Celebrate Tokyo Disneyland was also only present for the park's 35th anniversary celebration, and then some. But the Oriental Land Company has, of course, faced financial hardships this past year amid the COVID-19 pandemic, and could seek a longer life out of the show they've already almost got. Nobody knows for sure, but we all know that Believe Sea of Dreams is set to debut later this year at Tokyo Disney Sea. Guys, search Tokyo Disney Sea stunning scenes, nighttime spectacular. Just look at the images. They're amazing.
Yeah. We've said it 1,000 times on this podcast. This Oriental Land Company is not afraid to throw money at it. They want the best in show, whatever it takes. They will spend it to get it.
Yep.
And I've heard now from several people that Tokyo Disney Sea is the park.
Yeah.
It's like the gold standard of what Disney parks should be. And I hear this expansion that they're doing in Fantasyland is just gonna put more cherries on this cake, because it's just crazy ridiculous. We got to get out there, when this pandemic stuff is over.
Yep.
All right. Anyway, if you want, a face mask, a cover, a mug, or something, we have a bunch of merch over at TeePublic. You can go to DisneyParksPodcast.com / TEE Public. TeePublic. Go check that out. You can buy some swag for your house, for your phone, whatever you need.
Yep. Hey, how about a little headline news?
And now, the headline news.
All right, first item out of the box. Classified under Who Didn't See This Coming.
Mm-hmm.
Two Disney Skyliner cabins collided yet again at the Hollywood Studios Thursday nights. Two yellow buckets.
Now, one of them was a handicap accessible that got stuck, from what I hear.
Oh, okay.
That's what I heard. It was trying to come off the line and it got stuck, and it was like, so it didn't do too much damage, did it? But it did break the glass on one of them, from what I've been told.
Come on. Really? You had all that downtime, the 9 months you were shut down to do more fine-tuning adjustments, nothing? Okay, whatever.
I know, right?
You laid everybody off. Now you're stuck with broken cabins.
I know, right?
Cirque du Soleil announced that 9 of their shows are coming back, but Drawn to Life was not on this list. Now, I don't know that Cirque would have the rights to announce that, because from what I now understand, like Disney is the major, owner of the show. So I think Disney will announce it when Disney wants to announce it. It's not going to be grouped with the Cirque shows. Disney likes to do their own thing. Thank you, Cirque du Soleil. So I wouldn't get too upset yet. Just, hang tight. All right, this was an interesting one. A NASA executive is accused of spending their COVID loan on personal expenses, which included purchasing a DVC.
Allegedly.
Come on, people. Really? All right, whatever. Trattoria al Forno, which is a pretty good Disney Italian restaurant, is adding mobile carry-out to their menu. So go on My Disney Experience, and you can place your order and then pick it up at your designated time. So that's good news, especially since the boardwalk is opening. You'll be able to take it back to your room and have dinner in your room, without, going outside or doing all that other stuff. I think that's a good win. It's also good for us locals because we can order it from the parking lot and then just go pick it up. Anyway,
right.
I didn't say that here. U.S. State Department boasts a do not travel advisory to 80% of the countries worldwide. Now, I don't want to get you alarmed. This is not because of, wars or, things or COVID. It's just that they've reclassified the way they're using a CDC guideline along with their normal advisories to determine or help you determine what countries you should stay away from because there's too much COVID outbreak. So just, you could go to the U.S. State Department and read how this is now being calculated and all those kind of things, and then make your own safe decision, for you and your family.
That's right.
Savi's workshop had a little price increase. Now, who didn't see that coming? New hilts, pandemic, new pricing. Since it's the number one place that everybody wants to go.
That's right. I got no comment. Just makes sense.
As a stockholder, once again, I applaud you, Disney, for taking advantage of our wallets.
Agreed.
As a pass holder, I'm a little concerned.
Of course, yeah.
June is now seeing more park and restaurant capacity. Now, they have not said that they've raised the capacity limits. We're still at 35%. They're just, I think with what they've been doing is canceling stuff and moving stuff around. I think that's why we're seeing this new capacity. Now, how restaurant capacity, maybe they're bringing, they're on a mad hiring spree to bring people back. So maybe if they're bringing more people back, they can serve more people. So maybe that is one reason this restaurant capacity is seeing an increase. Again, this weekend, this is like something I do now every Saturday. I open up my Disney Experience app and I see if I can get a restaurant reservation to any Disney restaurant, and it's no. They're completely booked. Booked, which boggles my skull. Yeah. Anyway. If you are a northeastern person, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Connecticut, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia person, I think, White Castle on May 3rd is opening up the world's largest White Castle here in Orlando on Darrell Carter Parkway, right near Disney Springs.
Mm-hmm.
I will have to go there.
Yeah.
I am going there for my lunch break. Maybe not the 3rd, maybe the 4th or the 5th. I'm going to give it a day or two. But yeah, if you're a White Castle fan, this is like, ah. Now, the other place that was supposed to open, Portillo's, the hot dog joint, has been delayed, and they have no new date. And I think that's pretty close vicinity to the White Castle. So you may be able to get a dog and a burger. Now, if they would just open a Nathan's.
Oh my God, yeah. Nathan's would be great. What else would be good down here? I'll tell you what I would love.
Wegmans.
Yeah, it's every time. But that's not a fast food place.
It can be.
I wouldn't mind having a Whataburger out here. Or In-N-Out burger.
In-N-Out.
Yeah. We used to have Whataburgers out here, and then they closed them all up because we used to go to Whataburger in Lakeland.
Right.
But I wouldn't mind having an In-N-Out burger,
Yeah.
Do I think they're the second coming of cheeseburgers? No.
Yeah.
Because I've been to Five Guys.
Right.
That's right. Fight me. Change my mind.
Yeah. I do like Five Guys, and I love Five Guys French fries.
Yeah. Yeah. All my California friends are like, "You're an idiot. You have no idea what In-N-Out burgers are bad." Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Blah blah blah.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
Had Five Guys.
Disney is giving cast members 1 free hotel stay, but no park access, and they don't get to pick the hotel.
So, for what reason would Disney do this?
I think they feel like they want to give something to the cast members because they're currently blocked out. Right? They can't go to a park.
Nope.
So, and I said this. I said, if Disney were to just pick 1 day a week, 1 day, and say 10%, 15% of the capacity for that day is going to go to cast members,